Sure. My name's Aditi Chakravarty. I am the Chief Culture Officer at Berkeley Lab, Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory. And we're one of 17 national laboratories across the country funded by the Department of Energy. I'm an organizational psychologist by training, so I've worked in research, organizational behavior, love thinking about design and how do you create experiences and workplaces of belonging. So, yeah.
Amazing. And this is your first time at Responsive
It
Conference, yeah?
is. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your experience at Responsive Conference.
It's been wonderful. So Gail Karen Young, who was a speaker yesterday, is also someone I've known and admired for a really long time. She's in fact the reason why I'm in this area of
Amazing.
work and wanted to become. I had a dream of being a culture officer. I get to be one now. So I thank her for that. And she'd recommended coming.
Oh, cool.
And so, and then got to see a lot of other really amazing people I've seen through the network, but all are here because we're at the same tribe. I loved Smiley's kickoff yesterday. It had a lot of relevance to what I'm working on because just in terms of framing, really contextualizing the importance of caring about humans and the spaces and even the ways in which we engage the people in the workplace. So that was just a great way to set the tone. But everything live on session. I went to. I didn't get to do the bureaucracy one. Anyways, there were so many different topics. The Carol Robbins
yeah.
session. Took a lot of notes on that. I love that she has an AI.
An AI
that
for
we
herself.
can-
Yeah.
for herself that I'd love to leverage. So yeah, I mean, and excited for today's sessions too.
Cool. What are some takeaways for you? What are some things that you're excited to bring back into the Berkeley Lab?
I found really impactful is just around framing. How do you communicate the value of this work? And I think you have assembled so many people who do that really powerfully. So even just a lot of the statistics and things that Smiley talked about, I think will be really helpful to just put a finer point. I work with a lot of scientists and data people, so that's always nice to just have benchmarks from outside of our little world. But then on top of that, yeah, I mean, I think the framework, the three realities that Carol Robin was talking about yesterday of just, I think a lot of it, a lot of what I've taken away is just how we communicate and how you can do it succinctly and with metaphor or with just really clear frameworks that I can take back. And I loved that session in particular was a lot of reflection that
Putting into practice.
yeah, but then made it really practical too. So
Nice.
anyway, yeah.
So Responsive Conference hasn't been around since 2019, but we're back in 24 and we're going to be back in 25. Who do you think should attend Responsive Conference 2025? Who is Responsive Conference for?
As an attendee? Oh my goodness. Anybody who cares about the cultural strength of their workplace, anybody who cares about, who remotely sees themselves as a creative person or a designer within their organization, even if that's not their function, because you're going to meet a lot of inspiring people and hear a lot of different things that will influence and widen your kind of idea of what's possible